you need money to live. You need money to go through life. You need money to take care of yourself, take care of people around you. So here are some reasons that you are still broke. Because you don't have any goals. Many of us are just perusing, going through life without any goal, without any plan at all of what we want to do, of where we want to be in the next 5 years, in the next 2 years, heck, even in the next year. Like, what do you really want to be or achieve? We could say a lot of things. Many people want to, I want to get a car. I want to buy a house. I want to get married. All those things are not the goal. These are literally investments. These are things that will get you somewhere. But what is the goal? What is your goal? What's your plan in terms of how you want to create impact? Do you want to create impact by getting married? Do you want to create impact by owning a house? Are you going to create impact by having a car? You're not going to create impact. The only way to financial freedom and success is to make impact. You have to determine and agree with yourself, what am I going to start doing right now that's going to get me on the path of creating impact in people's lives? That's how you get reward. Think of every single person out there, every single rich person out there that you know. They are making impact. They have made a product. They have created a service. They have created something that's literally meeting the needs of people. Heck, many people do not like Jeff Bezos, but they buy things from Amazon. Many people don't even know who owns Amazon. They just go to Amazon and purchase things. Many people do not even know Elon Musk, but they just go and buy a Tesla because they want an electric vehicle. You have to have a goal. Your goal has to be attainable. Your goal has to be measurable. Your goal has to be feasible. You have to create a realistic goal for yourself, okay? And take it a step at a time. Take it a step at a time. How are you going to create value? That's what the goal is. How are you going to create value? Not what you're going to achieve for yourself. Not, I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to buy a car. No, all those things are not going to make you. They're just going to give you a sense that you're getting somewhere, or they will give you a satisfaction in the moment. But you're not creating any value for the rest of the people, for the rest of the world. You have to have a goal. Another reason you are still very broke right now is because of your mindset. You procrastinate. You're never getting to do what you have to do, which is the goal. For a long time, I procrastinated on many things. I procrastinated on things that I knew I was supposed to do. And at the time when you start doing what you need to do, when you know you need to start doing, that's the time that you've been set free. That's just the time that you're getting somewhere. That's the time that literally you've come out, you are rising above that, that moment that is suppressing you for a long time. You always need to get things head on, tackle them head on. You need to move like a moving train, like my mom would say. You need to just move fast, okay? You cannot keep procrastinating. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to start doing right now? What is it that you need to start doing right now? That you've been going on and on about this for months, even for years. You've been going on and on and on about starting a channel. You've been going on and on and on about starting a business. You've been going on and on and on about buying this product that's going to meet this need. And still you haven't done any of that. You're procrastinating. You're waiting for the right time. You're waiting for the right time. You're waiting for the right resources. You're waiting for people to come to your rescue. Nobody is going to come. No right time is ever going to exist. You need to start now. You need to start now. You cannot afford to keep procrastinating. You need to get your thing together right now and get started on whatever it is that you've decided to start doing. Whatever it is you've made up your mind to do, just go straight into it right now. You can literally pause this video and get started, okay? If you've not heard anything else that I'm saying in this video, you can literally pause this video and get out and just go get started on your goal. Okay? You cannot keep procrastinating anymore. Procrastination is a thief of time. Another reason you are still broke is because you complain. You complain a lot instead of confronting your situation. And you go on and on about how your father didn't do this for you. You go on and on about how your mother didn't do this. You go on and on about how your friend in the States disappointed you. You go on and about how this person that was supposed to give you a contract did not give it to you. You go on and on about how you can't get a job and nobody likes you. Nobody likes your resume. Nobody wants you. You need to confront the situation. You need to confront the fact that you're not getting a job. What do I need to do? How much more do I need to invest in myself to get a job for me to be able to secure the kind of employment that I need? You just need to stop complaining right now and look at yourself. Okay, there can be situations that it's not about you. It could literally be something else, but you cannot think like this until you are beyond all exhaustion. You know you have done every single thing you can, which may never be the case, because you know how many times people fail before they succeed. Do you know how many businesses that you see now that are huge, how many times they failed? Do you know how many times they failed before they ever got somewhere? You need to get started. You need to stop complaining. Right now, you need to stop complaining about who has disappointed you or what somebody did not do for you, and confront the situation that you're in and do something about it. Else, you're going to be stuck here for a long time. I'm speaking to you. I know you might not like what I'm saying, but it's the truth. You need to get started. You need to take life by force right now, okay? Otherwise, you're just going to remain where you are. You're going to keep complaining, and complaining is going to become part of you. It's going to become a habit that you have. It's going to become something that you transit into. It's going to become something that you show everybody around you, okay? When you meet someone, it's going to be like, yeah, I tried this and that, it didn't work. You're just going to keep going on and on and on and on. You're never going to stop complaining. If you start building your mindset right now to reduce the way you complain and increase the way you confront, you could start going far right now, okay? Take complaint away from you and begin to confront your situation. It's because you associate with broke people. You associate with the wrong people. Someone's going to say, how do I get rich friends? It's not about rich people. Broke, it's in the mind. The kind of places you go to and the people you associate with and the organizations that you belong to right now, how much are they encouraging you to be financially independent? The kind of friends that you associate with now, how many of them are talking about being financially free? The kind of people that you speak to, the kind of people that are close to you, the people that visit your house, how many of them have a goal to get somewhere? They may not be rich right now, but how many of them are rich in the mind? How many of them have a goal to get somewhere? How many of them are motivating you? If you don't have friends like that, you need to reassess your friendship with them. You need people who motivate you. You need people who motivate you around you. If you have people who procrastinate, if you have people who complain, if you have people who have no goal, you are going to be the next person who has no goal, who complains, who procrastinate. There's no two ways about it. You are going to go down that drain. Somebody who is on the wrong path can easily drag you into their path than someone who is on the right path. You may say, oh, my friends are not bad people. They are not on the wrong path. Yeah, they are not on the wrong path, but are they on any path at all? Like, are they even on any path? Are they walking on towards any goal? Are they walking towards anything? Is there anything that all of you can come together to do? You desperately need to avoid people who complain and people who just nag and people who do not have any sort of goal. You believe you are a victim of circumstance. You're a victim of the government. You're a victim of the country you live in. There are some people who live in countries that offer more opportunities than other countries. No matter how much you want to speak otherwise about this, or no matter how much you want to believe that, the country you live in doesn't really matter. It's what you do, is who you are. It's not really true. Some countries offer more opportunities than other countries. But guess what? There are people in those other countries who do not offer that much opportunities, doing better than people who are in countries who offer a lot of opportunities. There are people in third world countries who are doing so much better. And I don't just mean like politicians or people in the government or people who are doing illegitimate sort of businesses. No. I'm talking about legitimate businesses and individuals who are doing things. They are not soiling their hands to make progress. It's the mind. You cannot believe that you're a victim of circumstance. You're a victim of the government. The government has failed you. The government is not paying you enough. Your employer is not paying you enough. You're not getting enough money, enough stipends, enough stimulus check, enough support, enough tax returns. You're not getting benefits for your kid. You're not getting this. When are you going to change that mindset? How far do you think that mindset will get you? How far do you think you can go thinking this way? Like believing that is the government. They don't have enough jobs in this country. They don't pay very well in this country compared to some other states or some other countries. They're not paying me that well for my skill. Well, all those may be true. But is that what you're going to anchor on as the reason to why you are still where you are? Is that what you're going to believe as the reason to why you are still broke? You need to get rid of that mindset. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are not a victim of any circumstance. You are above your circumstances. You can rise above your circumstances. You can get out of that space. You can get out of that mindset right now. Nothing is going to stop you from getting where you are as long as you have a goal, as long as you're not complaining, as long as you're not associating with the wrong people. Do not believe that the government is failing you. Another huge reason you're still broke is because you've stopped learning. You're no longer reading any books. You're not exposing yourself to knowledge. You're closed off to knowledge. You don't believe anyone even has your good at heart. You don't even believe you can find value out there. This is one huge reason you're still broke. You need to expose yourself to knowledge. You may think you know, but you don't know. You need to invest in knowledge. You need to open your mind to reading books. I just want you to read only one book. The Richest Man in Babylon. Just one book. The Richest Man in Babylon. You don't need to read any other book regarding finance. Heck, other books are bonus for you. But when you read The Richest Man in Babylon, your mind is going to open your mind to the things you're doing right now that are so wrong. You are literally paying other people. You're not paying yourself. But many of us do not even open our minds to learning. You are in an environment where you can gain a lot of information, where a lot of information is available to you, where you can take advantage of every single resource around you to improve yourself. But you're not doing any of that. You're not listening to podcasts that are educating you or informing you. You know, you're busy spending all your money on women, on clubbing. This is another reason you're broke. You're spending all your resources and money on women. You're spending it on clubbing. You're spending it on drinking. You've gotten into all sorts of debt. You can never retain anything. You can never retain the money that you make because you're giving it to someone else. This is how you're going to walk all your life. You don't want to walk all your life. You don't want to walk all your life and just not have anything to yourself or to your name. I hope you've enjoyed this video. These are few reasons you are still broke and in your situation. I'm routing for you. I'm praying for you. I'm believing in you. I believe in you that you can make it. I believe in you that you can rise above your circumstance. I believe in you that you can rise above your situation right now. It does not matter what position you are in right now. You can rise above this circumstance, okay? As long as you want to, as long as you pay attention to some of these things we discuss in this video, as long as you pay attention to other things that I may not have mentioned, but you know these are the reasons that are holding you back. These are the reasons that are holding you back. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.